Guys, welcome back to another daily tarot card. These are your daily tarot cards for Monday, August 3rd, 2020. Happy full moon. Happy August. I hope you're enjoying your long weekend. If you are participating in the long weekend, we have the Eight of Coins. So eights are talking about prosperity, but we have this eight in our root chakra. This is from the Chakra Wisdom Tarot cards. And they're basically saying that she's reflecting on, where her first coin came from. This is kind of where I am, because August 19th was my first, I think it was the 19th. August was my first paid reading. I was doing readings for free. I did a live, and then I started charging like $10. Yeah, it was $10 in the beginning for cards until I felt confident in my abilities. And it's like I felt confident in my abilities, but it's just like I just wanted to show myself that I feel right with myself. This is what I feel comfortable with charging, and I've obviously increased it over the months, almost a year now, to what it is now, and that's where I feel comfortable charging people, that I'm still reaching the people that I want to reach, and there's something for everybody in my fees. We also have from the Archangel Oracle cards to talk about life in review. So it's like we're reflecting, because we know after 8 comes 9, and 8 is abundance and 9 is reflecting. So we're being grateful for where we've come. We started with 1 coin, and now we built ourselves up till we have 8 coins. So just remembering where that first coin came from. And then we have the 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups is kind of like hindsight is 2020. We are getting a second chance to look at a situation, and we're given the chance to possibly change it. And what would the different outcome be? So this, it's going to be different for everybody. But it's basically saying, like, what would you change in that situation if you could? All of us have this situation where it's like, if I could go back in time, knowing what I know now, what would I change? And I feel like this opportunity is coming forward. This is why it's presenting yourselves to us. So the 8 of Coins. The card of missing element. She has returned to finish what she perceived as work left undone. As a revisitation of the root chakra, could a step back be necessary for completion? Delays in the past were related to fearing completion. This is not the same. You are relating to the original issue in a new way, which will create a different outcome. What will you gain and more meaningful now? Take pride in your work, creating something to be proud of, a lasting result. A specialist, painstaking, diligence, reputation, professionalism, liberation, freedom, grace. Step forward and examine your coin. Look closely at it. This is the final piece of your masterpiece. So that's why I feel like this is the final piece of your masterpiece, because 9 is the completion of a cycle. What do you feel? What do you feel as you admire it? This feeling will offer you a virtual clue to your next step. Choose freedom at the end of the road. Prepare for a new journey. So it's like something, like, again, something starting afresh, a breath of fresh air into the situation, because now we have the wisdom. Before it was a lesson for us, now it's going to be a blessing for us. Now it's like, when we were first there, they were teaching us something, maybe not to trust, because it's like with the 5 of Cups is the same way. You don't know everything. It's like kind of a deception, because her back's to you. So she's not, she's hiding something from you here. So it's just like, now that we know what this situation was fully, what can we do to change the outcome, and it will turn into a blessing instead of a lesson. 5 of Cups, the card of false appearances. She does not yet see the message from the prior 4th chakra card. So blue to me is your thyroid, your voice, but they're saying this is your heart chakra with the blue. I know I have the Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards, and green, and that deck is heart. So here it's blue, which is fine. Revealing her refusal to see that her life is not over. And I can refer to this when Shane passed away. I totally felt like my life was over. I even said that to my mom. I'm like, my life is over. And she's like, no, it's not. And she gave me a big hug. And I'm like, I don't even know where the heck to move from here. I'm like, what do I do? I have no idea. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to get up every day and try my best. That's all I could do. And 3.5 years later, I'm a survivor of it. She could still pick up the cups left behind and reclaim her life. Okay, with the 5 of cups, now they're showing me. Instead of concentrate on the cups that are spilt over, concentrate on the ones that are still standing. Okay, now it's clicking. Okay, it's because the 2 cups are still standing. I see it. Okay. Now I'm getting it. So being great, again, with the 8 of coins, being more grateful. If the message sent out is one of helplessness, the universe will send situations to create this internal state. It could be that your unconscious old ideas are running your life. Allow the universe to send a new opportunity, change the message, change the outcome. So it's changing, like, the ego when it talks evil to you. When Mercury, the planet of communication, goes to the shadow self and running you down. When I sat there and I said, my life is over, and the universe is like, it's not. We're just awakening you to a new one. We basically shattered this slate, clean slate, but shattered the slate, and now you're getting a brand new one. And let's see what you do with it. Disoriented, immaturity, blindness, self-centeredness, frozen. There is nothing permanent about pain. If we sink into it, release in a space where you are completely alone, and bring down the white light from the heavens. Breathe into your pain and allow your entire body to feel it. Stay in this space until you experience a shift. And that's exactly what I did. I finally found a place where I felt security, that I felt safe. The neighbors are unflavorful, but that's changing. And it's just like, my widow fog lifted. And then that summer, it's just like, I meditated and I worked out. And then, starting the next year of 2019, of starting to, on my father's passing anniversary, started doing daily tarot cards. And it evolved into doing free readings. It evolved into me getting paid for readings. And it evolved into helping more and more people. Where, kind of exactly where the 8 of coins is, reflecting. Being grateful for the 2 cups that are still standing. The 2 cups to me are my children. One could be my children, one could be my faith. Because that's what always has been constant. And I always tell myself, constant has been my faith with me. Things may never get better, but you can, and you will move on to a new horizon. And you will move on from this. Joan Rivers said it best. You can sit there and feel bad for yourself and have yourself a pity party, but don't make a home here. Be a survivor, dust yourself off, and, move forward. Even if it's just, one day at a time, one step at a time. You will get better as time goes on. You'll just learn how to build around it. The worst is now behind you, and you're surmounting any previous challenges. So now that you've realized that, I'm not going to concentrate on these 3 cups spilled over. Just like myself, I'm not going to concentrate on the fact that, Shane has passed. But I know in spirit he's still with us, and he's still part of our lives every day. And it's, some days I still feel like I cannot believe he's gone. But it's just like, this is our reality now. And I can, only make the most of it sometimes. Chakra clearing. Archangel Metatron. Call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shapes. And we have counselor. So calling upon, whatever we believe in, our higher selves, our higher spirit. I call upon God. I use my best friend Janet as a counselor. Not use, I ask her to be my counselor. You are a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your guidance and your reassurance. This is why sometimes some of us go through these struggles, is because we can sit there and use our experience and, and refer back to that time, that pain. Prioritize, focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated. So just like a lot of us are going back to school, and it's just like getting back to work. My sister's personal, so not a personal sports worker, excuse me. Well, she was that too, but she's a teacher's assistant. So it's just like, getting back into that grind again. Take back your power. Use your God-given power and intentions to manifest blessings in your life. Even when things look dire, it's like, you know what? We're going to sit there and ask for help, and assistance will come. Life review. Take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. I feel like a lot of reflection here for Monday. I feel like it's like a lot of reflection for the beginning of the month. A lot of us, especially, isn't that what 2020 is going to be about? Especially when COVID is finally over. Excuse me for mentioning the name. The crisis is finally over. I feel like we're definitely going to be in a reflection. Not, we're concentrating on the cups that have been spilt, but concentrating on moving forward. So I hope you guys enjoyed these daily tarot cards for Monday, August 3rd, 2020. Thank you to everyone that participated in the sale going on for readings and donating to the Children's Legal Fund. She's almost there. I feel like by probably Friday or this weekend coming up of the 3rd, that she will reach her goal. And I thank you so much to all of you. You just helped this child have a voice. I cannot thank you enough. If I could sit there and individually thank every single one of you and shake your hand, well, I guess we can't shake hands, but, elbow bump all of you, I just, thank you so much. You just lit that light in that little girl. Thank you so much. And we'll see you guys for the next Daily Tarot card. Have a good one.